Hey there. Today, what we'll discuss is a term which is very common in workplaces and societies and groups, which is known as culture. And before we discuss what is culture, how is a culture formed, and what it means for you, we'll discuss the basic constituents of culture, which is values. And let me take an example just straight out of the bag that let's say आप रोड पे चल रहे हो and you are pretty much confident कि आपको पीछे से कोई पत्थर नहीं मारेगा because non-violence is a value which is cherished in most of these societies. मतलब वैल्यू क्या है एक कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जो सोसाइटी वैल्यू करती है and there are values like honesty, non-violence, respect. All of these are values which society values. So we understood what is value. So हर इंसान का every individual has certain set of values. Similarly, a group, it might be a workplace, it might be a society, it might be even a city or a country. A group has certain set of values. मतलब जैसे कि एक इंडिविजुअल के वैल्यूज होते हैं ना, ऐसे ही एक ग्रुप, you can consider that group as an entity. That entity itself has values. And here's the thing, because a group is a collection of individuals, it's not a single entity, and hence these values are shared. That means all of the members of the group have these shared values, and these shared values create norms or accepted behaviors. मतलब कि यहाँ पे किसी को पत्थर मारना रोड पे in a society is not an accepted behavior. Similarly, एक ग्रुप सेटिंग में there are values, and इन values से निकलते हैं accepted behavior, जैसे हमने यहाँ देखा. Honesty है अगर किसी सोसाइटी में as a value, then picking up someone's wallet and stealing money from it is not an accepted behavior, and that is what we call a norm. तो essentially culture की definition यहाँ से कुल मिला के ये हुई, culture is a set of norms, accepted behaviors and values in a group. तो we have understood कि भाई culture क्या होता है. जैसे एक इंडिविजुअल के वैल्यू सिस्टम्स होते हैं, ऐसे एक ग्रुप के वैल्यू सिस्टम्स होते हैं, एंड these value system lead to something called as norms, and these norms create accepted behaviors. So now let's take two very starking examples. One is a company called Netflix. अब Netflix में कैसा होता है कि they have something called as infinite vacation policy, कि भाई कभी भी छुट्टी पे चले जाओ, कभी भी आ जाओ. दे डू नॉट ट्रैक अटेंडेंस, नहीं होता ट्रैक अटेंडेंस. आप एक मीटिंग में बैठे हो सीटीओ के साथ, सीईओ के साथ, यू कैन डायरेक्टली इंटरप्रेट देम एंड चैलेंज देयर आइडियाज. कोई अप्रूवल नहीं चाहिए. आपको कोई काम करना है, आप यू वांट टू लॉन्च अ प्रोजेक्ट, जस्ट गो गैदर द रिसोर्सेज एंड लॉन्च इट. देयर इज नो अप्रूवल यू नीड टू टेक. सो हम यहाँ से ये जो हमने सेट ऑफ एक्सेप्टेड बिहेवियर्स देखे ना नेटफ्लिक्स में, दीज स्टेट इन एक्सेप्टेड बिहेवियर्स को देख के हमको समझ आ रहा है कि नेटफ्लिक्स एज अ ग्रुप की क्या वैल्यूज होंगी. लेट्स से इंडिपेंडेंस एंड क्रिएटिविटी इज अ वैल्यू, राइट. लेट्स से अकाउंटेबिलिटी इज अ वैल्यू. दो यहाँ से डायरेक्टली नहीं नजर आ रहा, बट यू हैव टू डू वर्क, आपको काम तो करके देना है. एंड व्हेन द कंपनी इज सेइंग कि आप छुट्टी ले लो, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू ट्रैक योर वर्क, दैट मीन्स that the individuals must possess inherently, intrinsically accountability as a value. तीसरा डायरेक्ट कम्युनिकेशन है ना, डायरेक्ट कम्युनिकेशंस, confrontation. These are the values which Netflix as a company has, जो हमको इन artifacts, इन accepted behaviors को देख के पता लगा. Let's take another example. Let's take the example of a investment bank, let's say JP Morgan Chase or Goldman Sachs or any other. उसमें क्या है You need to be there at sharp 7 a.m. in the morning with suit, will be ironed. Um, cannot challenge the CEO, cannot challenge, cannot challenge CEO's expressions, views in a meeting. इसके अलावा भाई um, if you receive a mail on Saturday, respond in 30 minutes. Cancel the plan if MD asks. So in behavioral norms say what you can see that the values in these investment banks are is one of discipline, other is strict hierarchy, other is hyper masculinity, that is no confrontation, right? So in बिहेवियर से हमको दिखा कि ये वैल्यूज जो है ये कंपनी के अंदर चलते हैं. तो what I'm trying to say here is that there's no right or no wrong value. You cannot say that Netflix, the values Netflix has, these are the best ones, and the investment banks, these are cruel. Each value system has its own utility. Let's say in an army you need to have discipline and chain of command. If your reporting officer asks that go and stand in the front of a cannon, you better go and stand without asking questions, because disobeying chain of command means losing war and losing lives. But let's say in a company like Netflix, where we want to have a lot of innovation, because we have a lot of money that's been pumped in, because the society is doing great, the economy is doing great, it's amazing everywhere, and we need innovation, then we can have a different set of value systems. So that's that. Now finally, what it means for you, what this means for you. So here's the thing. Whenever joining an institution or a group, you need on what your values, personal values are. Are you a structured person? Are you one who loves discipline, or are you a creative person? You like innovation, you like flexibility and all sort of things. And then you make a decision to join an organization or a group setting. Not saying that you always have a choice, but this is an insight that you can take away from this particular video. Hope you liked it, hope you understood the concept. You have a great day ahead, and I'm looking to see you all next time. Take care.